What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the show. My name is Rafael, and this is VISO'S. How is everybody doing today? Please let me know if you can hear me and see me, because I have this little thing on my head, so I'm not sure if it's working correctly. Um, but first of all, let me say hello to everybody that is here. And of course, we got our Canadian friend cruising on the high seas. Good day, good day. Hello, hello. Let's go, Rafi. And what's going on, YouTube? now you can. Now can we entertain the Will Smith and Chris Rock incident? Was Smith at the wrong or Rock? So funny that you mentioned. I actually was going to mention it. In my opinion, I believe Will Smith was on the wrong. You should never go and hit somebody just because of words. Here in America, we have the freedom of speech. The guy was making a joke. He didn't realize his wife' condition of alopecia. As you know, I don't have any hair, so you know, I get jokes all the time. Just So he was laughing when he made the joke, but then I guess she said something like a puppy. He went and did what he did. So it is what it is. But I do believe he was in the wrong, and then of course he get the Oscar, and he didn't really apologize to the guy. So I don't know. It is what it is. Um, Anthony Simone, hey, hey, what's going on, Anthony? Welcome in, welcome in. Then we got Anne. Hello, Anne. By the way, the movie, The Lost City or whatever, to me, it was funny, but to me, it's like a recreation of the Romancing Stone story. Of course, it has differences. It's not the same movie by any means, but it reminds me of that movie. But it was silly. It was an entertaining movie to go watch. And by the way, Sandra Bullock said that this is going to be her last movie for a while because she wants to take care of her kids. So there you have it. Uh, your name is Rob. Yep. And also, Anne, I don't know if you missed it, but the other day I did have a premiere of the full tour of the cruising with Virgin. So I don't know if you missed that one. Yepers, do you remember from where? And okay, everybody saying hello. Dave, hello. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Laurie. Hey, Raphael. Yeah. Cheryl, welcome in, welcome in. If my wife gave me the look Jada gave him, I had to go slap someone too. Yeah, but I mean, come on. The public figures, they have heard jokes worse than that. So I don't know. I don't think that was called for. If it was a joke, maybe we ever find out, but I don't know. It was kind of weird. The movie it's called The Lost City. It's with Sandra Bullock, and I don't remember the name of the guy right now. It has Daniel Radcliffe on it, the Harry Potter, but I don't remember the main guy right now. Uh, it was one of those good-looking guys here in the States. Uh, Hello, Dave. How are you? Tommy Dodson. How are you? We were next to Scarlet Lady all day today in Costa Maya. Cool. Well, I hope you are enjoying the Scarlet Lady. It's definitely a different kind of ship. The ship is gorgeous. It's just the differences on food, and it left me wanting more. Especially on the place that's supposed to be the buffet. You have to sit down and wait for your meal instead of going to pick up your stuff. And sometimes people will make the mistake on their iPad. Sometimes they didn't get to your table on time. They didn't bring you the right food. Then the first day we got our food, and all of a sudden, oh, you guys have to leave pretty quickly because we need to close or something like that. It was just a bad situation. I know some people they may get a good one, but I mean we went there for breakfast with Ronnie and Alma, and we had to tell them like 4 or 5 times what they wanted, and then the food got in there, and they only get half of that what they order. It was just wrong. It was just bad. There's no other other thing to say. It was just bad. Uh, okay. Yes, I am on the Pride. Okay. Yes, I miss it, Rafi. I will have to go watch. I think I miss a few now. I am a bit behind this week. Yeah. Well, that one is very long. That one is over an hour long. So please, yes, Channing Tatum. Yeah, that is him. And you can see his booty on the screen. And according to Sandra, perfect. They didn't have to touch up any blemishes. Just for the ladies out there, that his rear end looked pretty good. Movie. We we both could watch it together in the theaters. Yeah. Uh, Magic My Guy, Shannon Tatum. Yep. Not even yet have major rain for California. I got pumping planted. I need to get. Well, I need to plant something on my entrance. I had one of those evergreen trees, then it died. So I have to replace it with another one. And my wife thinks that we should put something different in there. So I want to see because I need something that the roots go down because it's right next to the house. So I don't want the roots to hurt the foundation of the house. About to eat, but we'll be listening. Oh, thank you very much. Uh, Hey Rafi, do you know what these Gilberts are? I for sure don't. I had the opportunity to meet the Gilberts. Yeah, they are fantastic people. You should for definitely go check out the channel, the Traveling Gilberts. They are amazing, amazing. Billy J Travels, hello, Captain. How are you? Oh, let's see what else we got here. Everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Oh, look how we have here. Foreman, hello, everybody. I am typing through a phone. I am tagging everyone one by one. Thank you very much, Kenny, for being here. So, what has been going on? As you can see, I'm still at work, and this is my regular work, at least for the time being, because as you guys know, another company have taken over, and everybody has had interviews here and there. I had my interview last Friday. Was yeah, very weird interview because my job here is a hybrid job. I do they part of this company pay for me to be the AutoCAD guy, the guy that knows everything about AutoCAD, and the other half I am tech support for everybody else. When I explain this to them, it's like they keep saying, "But if you didn't do this part, but if you didn't do this part," it's like if I don't do it, who's gonna do it? I mean, you're taking over. The company behind you used to have at least something good to say, because you have to realize this building here is being paid for what these guys upstairs do, and you are not giving them the support they deserve. And they keep saying, but if you didn't get this, it's like, if I didn't get that, I mean, it depending on how much you offer. If you just want me to do tech support, I mean, how much are you offer for the tech support? I mean, it's just as clear as that. But then you guys are gonna get in trouble because they're used to having somebody that will drop anything, and they will do that, because that's why they pay half, because they want somebody that will go over there and do the job for them right away. Whenever you change it to ticketing system, they're not gonna see that. And whose fault is that? I mean, it's just as clear as that. But anyway, let's share. Please don't say the new HR is ghosting you. Please give me a break. So typical. Hey, life is good today. What's going on? What's going on? Uh, if you don't do it, who will? You need me. I don't need you. That is that is pretty much it. We had a tree in front of our house, but the town had to take it out. My husband didn't want them to put it back, so they didn't. Interferes with the lawn mowing. Yes, lawn mowing, the least trees you have, the better. I hate, on my neighborhood, you have to have 2 trees on your front yard. It's policy neighborhood association. I hate going around those trees. See, last year I actually cut some of the lower branches so I can actually go around and I don't have to hit every single tree limb that is in there. So now it's a little bit better for sure. Traveling with Airbnb. Woo! Ronnie. So yeah, so that's happening. And then on the other side of this, my company that I currently employ with is trying to come up with a solution for that problem. They're trying to see if they can make a contract just for me to help the AutoCAD people. So I will remain an employee with the company, but now just to help just one group of people instead of doing everything else, because everything else will be done by this other company. So and then a friend of mine a couple of days ago, he told me there is this opportunity on this other company that the IT person just left, and looks like you are a very like the type of person they are looking for. So let's see what happens. So I have a few things going. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully I don't lose my job. It doesn't seem like that, but let's see what happens with this other company. Uh, Maybe they pay better. Let's see. I'm just waiting. Hey, hey, what's going on, MJ Family Travel? Make sure that you check them out after this live stream. They always go after me. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to see him, because after I go, then I go home. I'm in the car. I'm having dinner. But I love every time I see him. I really enjoy their show. So just make sure that you go and check him out. Oh, there we go. I have to get up this time to make him go on for sure. Let's see. Let's see who else is every. Okay. So what's been going on this last week since we saw each other? Well, Obviously, last week I was in El Paso. I came back on Friday, and on Saturday we went pretty. Let's see. Actually, on Saturday morning, we actually I am a member of the Knights of Columbus, and during Lent we have different priests come on Saturday morning to our building. So we had uh, the bishop come in and do mass for us on Saturday morning. So we went to that. That was nice to hear the mass from the bishop. And then after that, we go and pick up Ashley to take her to the state meet. AutoCAD is hard. It took an intro AutoCAD adult learning class. Yeah, it is hard, and then you have to combine it with a software called CADWorks. It's an applet that goes on top of AutoCAD, and that's what they need upstairs. And you need to know how to install it, because if you don't install it right, it doesn't work. Hey Timmy, how are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. So we'll make a contract for you, all company, but we want to use you if we need your help, new people. But I don't want to hire you. How will that work exactly? Exactly. I don't want to be stuck on a position that, hey, I got hired for this company, but I still work for the other one. But now they want me to help with this one. Yeah, I really don't want to get stuck into that, because I am the type of person that I may help, and then I get in trouble for helping. So if I get the other job, I'll get the other job, and that's it. I'm sorry, because unfortunately the other two people that are here, one is leaving next week. So Monday, like Friday is his last day, and the other person just had an interview today that he thinks that he's gonna leave as well. So from all three people, we all three may leave. So it's gonna be a very hard time for the other company to find people that they know what they're doing. So from three people that they have, they'll probably lose them all. It's gonna be fun. So yes, we went to the state championship, and we all the family, my three daughters, my wife, myself, and my mother-in-law. We all went there, as well as my daughter's boyfriend and his parents, and we had a good time. Unfortunately, she didn't finish first; she finished second. Uh, I kind of had a bone to pick with her coach, because on the screen, her score for floor was 9.150, but then when I saw it online, it was 9.050, and because of that difference, somebody else beat her to be number one. And I asked him at the end, hey, like, I don't care. She's second. She can still make it to regionals. It's not about that. It's like, I don't understand why the score there differs from the score that it was online. So figure it out that supposedly she stepped out of bounds on floor. So there is it is what it is. She finished second. No, no big deal. She finished first on um, bars, state champion on bars. So hey, I take that, right? Now we're gonna go to regionals on April 24th. Around there, we don't know exactly what day uh, exactly is, but yeah, it's around April in Dallas. So that's gonna be fun. So at the end, we thought we were gonna go out to eat with the boyfriend and his parents, but I don't know, they sounded kind of weird, and they say they had something to do, so they left. So we went to eat to a Mexican place, and then we went home. Then my wife asked my daughter, "Why don't you call your boyfriend, see if he wants to come in and just talk?" I kind of fell asleep, and my wife woke me up saying, um, "Looks like Ashley's fighting outside." So I guess the boyfriend decided claiming that he wants time to concentrate on his career because he's going to college and it will be hard to continue. So we have some crying moments at my house this weekend. Unfortunately, yeah. So she's doing good. I mean, she's doing good. Apart from that, but once you are with somebody for almost 4 years, it kind of hurts. Have a backup plan and use that as a bargain chip. Exactly. That is exactly what I hope to do. Nitro Columbus, do you still wear uniforms and fancy hats? And do you have the sword? Unfortunately, that is the fourth degree. I am only third degree, but unfortunately, they stopped that. Now you just get like a tuxedo, but you don't have the fancy hats and the swords, unfortunately. It kind of sucks because that is cool. CD Gray, Rafi, my granddaughter wants her to coach her. Yeah, well, anytime. Come over here. Be sure to hit the like button. Thank you very much. Najuma, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. That is right. Drama. Yeah, and right before prom. Prom is also the same date as the regional competition. So we were hoping, I mean, it's a weekend, so we don't know it's gonna be on Saturday. More than likely, it will be on Saturday, and that Saturday is also prom. So I don't know if he did it because she won and now she doesn't go to prom. We have no idea, but we were still thinking about making it to prom. Let's say she competes. Let's say she competes in the morning. If we were actually thinking about flying her back to Tulsa so she can make it to prom. And we like the guy. I mean, the guy he's a great guy. It's just I, I don't know what happened. I better don't say anything mean. Oh man, I had to hear that. Yeah, it sucks. And here is Amanda. Hello, Amanda. How are you doing? Hey, Miss Amanda. Oh, you will have looked so good in that outfit, Rafi. I know, but hey, it's they discontinue that. See, somebody misses you on the lives, but it's up to you, sweetie. You know, I invite you all the time. Unfortunately, she has her reasons, so until she say yes, you see this ugly face. So yeah, that is what's going on the Bezos Bezos household. Uh, I don't know if Amanda wants to add something on the chat, but yeah, but that is what's going on. And also, it's kind of weird because my company is going away, but I still have to go help uh, this person in El Paso. So I am still going to El Paso. They have me going 2 weeks in April. I have to be there on the 11th of April. So, couple weeks. And then on the 18th of April, that's the week after, I do come back home during the weekend. It's only a Monday through Friday kind of thing. I mean, it's nice to go to help ourselves because now I have almost 32 stays on the same hotel. So that should help me find free hotels wherever I want, as well as airline miles. Now I'm close to the 50,000 range again, so that's gonna be good. Like if I ever have to um, do something like go to Spain or something like that, that you know in a hurry or something like that, that that is good that I have that chance to use miles instead of using uh, you know whatever it is. Well, you are at work anyway, Rafi. She can be on it there. And if I were home, I don't know if she will be with me either. Maybe she can tell me she will. If she will, I will be happy to go home and do it with her, believe me. Oh, I thought you will get out of going to El Paso. No. But if I get an offer from this other company, hey, maybe I can use that as my 2 week, right? I can be 2 weeks in El Paso and then go somewhere else. That would be the perfect 2 week, in my opinion, anyways. The only thing is I worry about is I already took vacation, but right now I'm on a negative vacation deal. I have minus 40 hours. So I wonder if they're gonna make me pay for those if I leave. That's the only worry that I have. And she say exactly. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Yes, exactly. That's why I was saying I get airline miles, so I'm close to the 50,000 range, and that will give me at least a way and a way back from Spain. More than likely, I may need another 10,000 more, but at least it gets me there. Hey everyone. Hey Ryan, how are you doing? Somebody asked in the beginning of the show, so what did I thought about the controversy of Will and Brock? I believe Will was wrong of going and stand up and hit him just because of words. So what do you think? What do you think? Who is right on that? Marianne, yes, Rafi, that probably will deduct from your last paycheck if you leave. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but it is what it is, right? I mean, I enjoy going on. Well, actually, I didn't go anywhere. I actually stay home. We supposed to go on a road trip, and we didn't. So I actually stay home. So if I leave, paying for staying home, it's gonna hurt a little bit. Don't get me wrong, but we did a lot of things on that week that at least we got it done. Uh, I noticed that they already charged me for my passports, for my $3 passports. So that means that they are processing those. So hopefully we get them here in the next few weeks. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Very good. So how about you guys? You have a passport if you need to go to Mexico, or if you need to go on a cruise. If you have kids, do you usually go on the cruise with a passport, or do you use or do you use birth certificate? Because Rafi, I think she is going like this. If you got nothing nice to say, then woke up and boom. Oh wow, that is funny. I think they were both wrong. Will should not have hit him, and Chris should not have said anything about. Yeah, I just think he said a joke. I mean, I don't think he had malice on it. I don't think he knew that she actually had the problem. But you know, and it says passports all the way. Yeah, for sure. If you have a passport, even now that I travel to El Paso, I usually take the passport with me. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. That reminds me. When I went to El Paso airport, I returned my car and everything, and then I went through the pre-check because thank goodness I have pre-check. Handed her my passport. No problem coming in. I got through the line, okay. And then I picked up my passport, and my passport didn't have my COVID-19 card in it because that's what I have it. It's like, oh no, what happened to it? So my first reaction was like, it's in the machine sometime. These guys grab a bat, start hitting the machine, and all this stuff start falling on the floor. There was money there, there was credit cards, there was IDs. Craziness fell out of this machine. I couldn't believe it, except for my COVID-19 card, of course. So, I stayed there for a while. They didn't really pay attention too much to me. And well, I said, oh, what I'm gonna do? I have a picture of it. Hopefully, I go back to the place where I had it, and they give me a new one, and that's it. So I went to sit down by the gate, and I start, messing up with my bags, like empty all my bags, look everywhere. No, 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 a COVID-19 card. So then I know I put everything back, and then it's like I start thinking, it's like, wait a second. The last time I took my passport out is to give it to the lady at TSA. So I grab all my stuff, go back over there, and there's like, I asked the guy. It was kind of funny because the guy is sitting right next to the metal detector, and the lady was like maybe 5 steps away from him. He gets on the walkie-talkie to talk to her. And instead of just walking like the 5 steps, he gets on the walkie-talkie to talk to her to see if she has my COVID-19 card. And then I see her making a gesture. It's like yes. It's like so here it is. It's like so she gave it to him. She walked to him. He didn't walk to her. She walked to him and gave it to him. And then of course he asked me, "What's your name?" It's like, "Oh, okay, that's you." It's like, "Oh, thank goodness that I didn't have to go through the problem of trying to get another card." But wow, whew, talking about stress there. It's like, whew, it's like those COVID-19 cards. If you go somewhere, you need to show that. Like especially like in California and places like that, you better have that with you. Oh wait, it must be if you got nothing nice to say, then it's better not to say anything at all, or something like that. We have to get Miss Ellie Mae a passport as soon as we get custody. Yeah, yeah, it's a 5-year passport, and all you need is the birth certificate, I believe. And for us was $100 plus the plus some money that you have to give to the mail person. Do not forget that new safe travel driver license will be next year for flying and maybe cruising. What is this about? What is this that you're talking about? The new safe travel driver license. Are you talking about the one with the star in it? Are you talking about the real ID? I thought the real ID wasn't good for travel. Is that what you're talking about? You are right, Rob. That's my motto all the way. Nick P, what's going on? Hello from my work assignment in Rochester, Minnesota. Cool. Okay. I think if Will had waited until his acceptance speech and just a moment to talk about how hurtful the joke was and to educate people about alopecia, it would have been better. Wow, that is actually a very, very good idea. Man, very, very good job. Yeah, that will, yeah, that would be fantastic. And at least he didn't look like a jerk. Yeah, because he totally ruined his win, and he deserves to win. I mean, he did a fantastic job on that movie. If you haven't seen the movie, I mean, he does a fantastic job. He deserved it, but he ruined it. Uh, at each, he is not allowed to leave that metal detector. Yeah, maybe, but it was so funny because on that line there was nobody because it's on the pre-check. I mean, the other part was full of people. This part was empty. You are right. So true, Amanda. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that was a deep thought right there. That, ooh, you should make a video and say that because that is a, that is so true. That will be wow. That will be amazing. I'm telling you, you should make a video. And that is what you should do. Yeah, for sure, right? I am getting on every cruise. Hello, brother. Hey, what's going on, my buds? How are you? That's your smart wife for you, Rafi. Yeah, I mean, wow. I mean, I'm like shocked right here. I mean, that was wow. I'm speechless. Yes, the real ID. We need it for flights domestic. If you don't have a passport or no passport, you will need to ask about cruising. Yeah, and in Oklahoma, that is the problem. Oklahoma has been, how you call it, getting delays and delays about this real ID. And before I got my driver license, I wanted to get the real ID, of course, because there's really no reason to travel with a passport if you have the real ID, right? And I went over there. The first time I went with my daughter whenever she gets her driver license, and I took my bills, I took my passport, and I took, everything I needed. But I guess my bill and my driver license, my name didn't match. I have two last names, and on the bill only show one last name. So I have to call the ONG or the electric department and say, can you add my second last name? So finally I did that. Okay. So then I go again to get this real ID. Take my bills, take everything else, take my passport. They say they couldn't validate my passport. And one of the ladies says, are you sure he's an American citizen? They're like, don't you, aren't you not holding my passport? Last time I checked, they didn't give passports to people that are not in this country legally. But that's for that's for another show. But yeah, so I had to get one without the star, and so I guess I tried again somewhere else. I was gonna try it again because right underneath my building, they set up a huge area to get people driver licenses. Well, I brought my daughter here the other day. It's like, we over here. It's okay. They open at 6. They stay open until midnight. No problem. We are here. It's no longer there. We're like, what happened? So we went to a tag agency and change it. But she registered to vote too. At 17 and a half, you can register to vote, by the way, if anybody knows. Wonder if we get a second vaccination card to document additional jobs. Fourth job just approved today by the CDC. Wow. Yeah, I know my wife needs to get another shot, I believe, if she wants to get this job that she may want to do. Okay, somebody's on number 5. Wow. Uh, the real ID doesn't work for cruising. That's only for domestic flights if you don't have a passport. That is what I thought. Uh, Patient Rafi Biso, if you're still in the teeny place, return to TSA. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Why they didn't call me? I mean, I don't know if it was a slappy of this lady. Maybe she dropped it on the floor and didn't notice. But usually people, they're like, Paige, it's like, hey, I have your COVID card. The problem is not that Will did not know he was going to win. Uh, yeah, I guess, but against all the other ones, if you've seen the movie, you probably know that he was going to win. I mean, he did a fantastic job. My booster is on a second car because I forgot to bring my original one. Okay, so now you are going with 2 cars. Wow, that is funny. Real ID delay everywhere. Oh, okay. I thought it was only Oklahoma, but I guess not. I think there is still more room for booster shots on my vaccine card. At least one more. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. I am a bit organized challenge, so keeping up with all those travel documents is a bit challenging. Yeah, it will be nice to. Yes, that's what they have in Spain. In Spain, they have something that you put on your phone. My sister was asking me, maybe somebody here can give me the answer. She's asking me what she needs to come to the United States from Spain. I told her she probably needs a proof of negative test. That's what I said. But I don't know if anybody else here knows different. Stupid autocorrect. Uh, I brought everything for the real ID, but they say I still did not have what I needed. What? Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. It's like, oh, it's like your name and this and that. It's like, and the funny thing is, like, my name is with a, it doesn't have a dash, and they put a dash between my 2 last names. So the first lady that helped me was gonna fix all of that, and the second one is the one that says, "Is he an American?" Okay. If I could, I certainly would. I know, Cherry, they wanted utility bill, and I don't have those, so I just use my passport. Okay. You don't have utility bills? Oh, are you in an apartment? I was going to go back and get one just in case, but I haven't done that yet. They are never satisfied. My dad went like 3 times. I'm at work. As of April 5th, we are going with the saying, no vaccine, then you are fired. I don't know how well that will stand as we are the unionized company. Hmm. Okay. I have a travel document holder that is amazing. It's paid for passport, credit cards, and boarding documents. Oh, that is that is good to know. Yeah, my pass, I, you know, it was probably my fault that I wasn't paying attention too closely when she picked up my passport. I didn't see anything dropped. If I saw something drop, I was like, hey, my card. But that morning, the same morning, uh, I was going through my papers just to make sure I have all, and I have my passport and my COVID card. So I knew I have it that day. And I say, why don't I staple this to the passport? I don't know if that's something good to do, to staple it to one of the pages. But I had that thought, and then the same day that happened to me. So what do you think? Should I staple it, or should I just leave it like it is? Oh yeah, huge deal with different names on Western Union. Put my son's name down correctly, but my passport was spelled differently. Yep. Business travel, your sisters should go to the State Department website for all the requirements. Okay, that is good to know. I have a great one too. It's called my iPhone. Okay. Sun says perhaps you can just go to a school supply store, buy a package of those nice stick and start teacher. Sure, and just stick one on your license, kind of like the same effect. For a little star, that'd be funny. That'd be funny. Yeah, I mean because the cards. If you look at the cards, I don't think I have the old one here. Mm, yeah, these cards are very flimsy. Yeah, they're very flimsy. So I thought I had the old one here, but I don't. Yeah, they're not as nice as the old ones, and they send them to you. You don't get them in there right away. They give you like a little copy on a paper, and then they send you the card a few days later in the mail. Actually, this morning I woke up my daughter with the envelope with her license because she wanted to take the restrictions off, and she got lucky too because on the first time that she went, um, she had glasses, and she told them. So they put the restriction for glasses, and she doesn't really need glasses. So this time, I guess they did an eye test there, and she passed it without glasses. So they took the restriction off. So they took the restriction off for that, and the restriction off for being able to give rides to anybody that she wants. Because first, you can only take your family, and you can only take one friend instead of all the friends that you want, and things of that nature. Utilities are included in my rent. All history building. Yeah, I remember those days when I went on apartments and they were all bills pay, so you only get one bill. Those were nice, for sure. Hey, Ron Darrell, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We're talking about passports and real IDs and things of that nature. You should send that link for the travel document holder to Ronnie at Travel with Hilvers. He puts it on his gadget blog. Oh, talking about gadgets. Hold on just a second. Finally, after 5 years, 5 years of having an old phone, finally, finally. This is the S22. This is the S22 for Samsung. Love it. So far, it's been great. It's fast. The video camera is fantastic. Camera is fantastic. The only thing I don't like is no no headphone jack. So I had to buy an adapter, and I bought one adapter on Walmart. It didn't work, so I had to spend the $40 for the adapter that there's a cable that goes. It's like this one was very nice. It was like very tacked in, very small. The phone didn't recognize it. So when I got the other one, it works and it works good. I used it on the way back. That way I can charge the phone and listen to to the headphones through my Bose headphones because there is no way I'm gonna buy another set of Bose headphones if mine work just fine. Uh, yeah, because and then people say, well, what about Bluetooth? Yeah, Bluetooth, you have to charge your phone. Then you have to charge your Bluetooth headsets. You always have to charge something with an auxiliary thing. As long as you have the cable, you don't have to charge. I mean, you just use the phone. And then if you need to charge the phone, just charge the phone. But now you have to charge 3 or 4 devices just to listen to music. I mean, it's convenient. Don't get me wrong. I have Bluetooth headsets as well. But I know how long they last. Like if you are on a trip, for example, if you are on a nice long trip to Spain or Europe, forget about Bluetooth headsets. If you're gonna listen to it all fly long, so that's why I like the cable ones. Ask Amy about how you shouldn't have everything on your phone in case it falls to the ocean. Oh, that is funny. That is funny, but it's mean as well, right? Oh my gosh, let me see. My driver license expires in June. I have not received the renewal. Yes, so it will be a new real identity. Oh, so you get the renewal automatically? You don't have to go to the tag agency to the renew it or to the DMV or whatever. They send you one. It was company swag from a job. It's a great zipper case, but I didn't have to buy, and it's RFID protected. Oh, that is good. That is good for sure. So what they mean to say is you currently have a fake ID. Oh, that is hilarious. Sherry, it was the case. It was just as, yeah, okay. Yep. It was according to the new flight rules. It will be cute if it was bedazzled, but it will think it will make the document unusable. Yep. Nice, Rafi. Yep. Oh no, don't lose that. You will be in trouble. It will be pretty. Yeah, for sure it will be pretty. Yeah, my headphone adapter came with the iPhone, but I know you don't like iPhone. I mean, iPhones are fine. I just prefer Android. Like, as I told you many times, I do have an iPhone. I do have an iPhone as well. And it's nice to have two phones with two different providers. So when one works, one doesn't. I haven't had an issue with my new one. Nowhere. It's fantastic. What brand is the S22? It's a Samsung. It's the Samsung S22 Ultra, and it has a stylus right here. And the cool thing about the stylus, the cool thing about this stylus is that it has a little button in it, so I can go like this and take a picture. Take a picture with the button right there. So if I hold this, if I want a nice selfie, you don't have to worry about, your other hand and try to put the thumb in the right position. You just have the little stylus on the other hand and just push the button and you take a selfie, you take a picture, you can do anything you want. But Sherry, I am the boss, CEO, and co-founder of my company. Oh yes, Samson, that is correct. Let's see. Yeah, it will be pretty and especially interesting if Rafi had to carry it. Yep. Yes, he will feel so pretty. Hey, believe me, I have not shame. I go to Walmart. I carry my wife's purse. Believe me, no shame here. You probably see me on people of Walmart, probably, right? Uh, is the S22 too big for a woman to use? I mean, it depends on how my wife loves hers. It's not the S22. I think it's like a S, I don't know, 9 or something like that. This is my iPhone. I think it's called the SE, and this is the other one. So my wife loves the um, the size of hers, and it's not as big as this, but it's very very close, and she loves it. The only thing is like sometimes it's hard to find maybe a wallet that that will go into. I mean, that is just your opinion. If you go to Best Buy, they have them on display, so you can play around with them before you buy it. And but I love it, especially like to watch a movie or things of that nature. They're amazing. A selfie stick. Yeah, I mean, yes, I guess you can call it that way. I mean, it does more than that. I mean, you can move it like this, and it zooms in, zooms out. Of course, you can write on the screen. I mean, it have other uses, but I love that you can just like when you unlock the phone, if you hold the button, it will open the camera mode, and then you can take the pictures as you want. It's very pretty cool. It took me a while to figure it out how to use it because you actually have to unlock an option and then add an option to the panel. Uh, and then once that's added, then you can use it. Because it's like I see everybody online. Oh yes, you can do this. You can do this. It's like show me how to do it because it doesn't do it from like whenever you buy the phone. It does it after you make some changes to the way the menus are set up. I mean the option is there. It's just not turned on. I want the largest screen I can find in my hand. That I can fit. I mean this one. I mean it's my hand. I mean it fits. It fits great. I mean, with the case, I recommend you having the case, and also on the back, you see you have four cameras right there. They're all individual cameras. This is a case for them, just so they don't get scratched, but they're all individual. So they sell this one. They sell this little thing that covers all of them, or they sell the little circles individual that you can put in there. I decided to go with this because it came with the case. I'm so happy. So far I'm happy with the case. All I need is maybe a pop socket so I can hold it better. I remember when my son's boss told him if he wore the PIV. Okay, I have an iPhone Pro Max. Is big. Yeah, the iPhone Pro Max is big as well. So if you like that phone, you will like this one. All this talk is making me miss my flip phone. Yeah, I remember my flip phone. I still have my flip phone. It's on my desk somewhere, but of course, it's it doesn't really work anymore. I have the X Cover Pro and the selfie. Sacks was expensive, but we would like to upgrade. Okay. I remember when my son told him if he wore a pink work shirt, he will give him something. My son had no embarrassment. Yeah, I used to, my old company used to wear like ugly shirts uh, for ugly shirt day. So yeah, No, no embarrassment here either. Tommy wants a flip phone. There's still flip phones out there. There's actually Samsung has flip phones, uh, but I don't recommend them because the place where the screen bends eventually eventually goes bad. So I wouldn't recommend those, but they're pretty cool because when you open it, it's like you have a full screen just like this. Very fun. But yeah, looks like my wife sent me a message that she's gonna go eat with somebody. All right, she's telling me to bring dinner home for the people to eat because she's leaving to have dinner with her friend. Okay, so after this, you know exactly what I'm gonna do. So what should I bring home for them to eat? But you got used to those typing like just with the keys. Oh my gosh, that I remember. Okay, that is a good choice. Tommy, no, the fries will be good, but everything else, no. Chinese food sounds good. My daughter likes chicken. My daughter likes chicken, so she loves canes, but not everybody loves canes. Subway is another option. Very good, Cheryl. Uh, I'm thinking maybe Italian, maybe. How about pizza? Maybe I should order some pizzas. What do you guys think? Somewhere that has a drive-through. I'm okay with walking in. I have no problems walking into a store. Heck, if she's going out, I not take them, not take him out too, right now. But it's okay. Let her have fun with her friends. I know her job is very stressful, and why not give her a break with the kids, right? I'm not a pizza fan, but you do what you like, okay? Not Domino's. Canes is awesome, exactly. I like the box combo myself with no slow extra toast with a sweet tea. That's what I get. I haven't tried their sandwich yet. Don't they have a sandwich? I think they do, with a couple of tenders in there. Uh, what do you think about maybe some chicken sandwiches from Popeye? What do you think about that? It's cheaper to bring the food home when you have kids, yeah, for sure. Sometimes it is, yeah. Rafi, doesn't Amanda hand out drugs? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, she's a drug dealer. You are right. How about the old standby leftovers or cereal? Let them fend for themselves. Oh, that'd be a good idea. Yesterday's food was pretty good. They were like stuffed hot peppers. They were awesome, like with cream cheese, and they have bacon on the around. Hmm. And we also had chicken fingers. No, we had chicken nuggets. And on our pantry, we have all the kind of different sauces. that we get when we order the stuff. So we call it the secret sauce. So everybody has to dip. We open the sauces and then you dip on the sauces and see which one you get. It's pretty fun. But anyways, looks like it's time for MGM Family Travel to go live. And Dan says no, no thanks. But yeah, I think it's gonna be either Chinese food or pizza, because I know what they like, and I know that there's a place where I can go real quick, in and out kind of place, and very close to my house. And since I have to drive there, it's about 20 minutes. By the time I get there, it's probably already made. So I think pizza. I think if pizza is the champion for today. So next week I'll probably stay here again. Chinese food for me, Rafi. Okay, no problem. Let me know where I drop it off. I take 500 orders of 1 ton food. Sounds like a plan. Yep, exactly. So just go check out NGM Family Travel, and until we see each other again next week, hopefully from home. Life is short. Travel more.